This is like my biggest struggle. It's getting my gloves on with my hand tape, especially when they're wet already. Oh yes. So, just did an hour boxing class. Was good. Just worked on some specific techniques. Now I just want to do some training by myself. My wrist. Dodo. Come here. Boxing done. About to hit a leg workout. Guys, ignore the rash, okay? I don't know why. First time ever, past couple days, I've gotten a rash. Crazy. Shit's annoying, ignore it. I know I look hideous. I look hideous, I look like a monstro. Yeah, ignore it. I'm just stretching out the hip right now. Boxing class was great. Now we're gonna get some explosion and some strength in these legs so we can be brick walls and get bricked up. I don't know what's been up with her lately, but we used to have a great relationship and now she's nasty to me. She's not looking at me. One day I was petting her and she just started barking. I have no idea why. Dodo, what's the problem? You disrespecting me. Why are you disrespecting me? But anyways, I don't need her to have a good workout. Let's get started. My normal warm-up, I do some hip thrusts just to engage the glutes. I always do that. And I just recommend warming up what doesn't engage properly. So maybe your glutes are too strong and your hamstrings are weak or quad dominant, whatever. I always just like to warm up what isn't firing properly. So a couple sets of hip thrusts and then we'll get into our deadlifts and all our athletic movements. This is how we train like athletes, guys. This is how we do it. Right, Dodo? Dodo! You piece of shit. Somebody was getting some uneven cheeks on here because there's a 25 on one side and a 15 on the other. So somebody's gonna have a lopsided ass. Wherever that was. Rest in peace, their left cheek. Rest in peace, those buns. Should I get a lopsided ass too? I'm not even trying to build like a bigger ass. It's not why I'm on here. I just want, this helps my back pain go away. Because my lower back isn't compensating on movements. And it's just good to have strong glutes. That's where power comes from. Especially if you want to do some power fucking. Yep. Just 6 reps with a 10-second hold. That's it. 3 sets of 6 with a 10-second hold. Like, we're not trying to burn it out, just trying to activate. Know what I mean? I actually, right before I started working out, maybe like an hour before, I went and I got some hot cakes from McDonald's and a carrot muffin. Shit was gas. So good. And I just had a normal breakfast this morning. 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and a bowl of Vector. You know, I love Reese Puffs. Reese Puffs is my absolute favorite cereal. Absolute favorite, not even close. And I have some at my house, and it's been there for a while. I just don't eat it. Because I know that it's not as healthy for me as Vector. Vector has more protein in it, and it agrees with my tummy a little bit better. So that's how you know I'm growing up. I don't eat sugar cereal even when it's available. Even when it's my favorite, I don't eat it. Yes, sir. Actually, later tonight, I'm gonna get some good food. Going to Earl's. I don't know if you guys have Earl's where you're watching from, but here, Earl's is just like a good spot you can get. It's not like high dining, but it's not low dining either. It's not Denny's, but it's also not a 5-star restaurant, you know? It's a good spot, like meals are maybe like 25 bucks. And yeah, the ambiance is nice. In a couple of vlogs, I think I've been at Earl's in vlogs like 2 or 3 times, and I always like Earl's. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Maybe a Zerger. Ooh, they have good pizza there too. I don't know, but whatever it is, I hope it's good because I'm hungry. It is around like 7:30. My girlfriend gets off work at 10. So right now, just working out, killing time, talking to you motherfuckers while I work out because I have no friends to work out with. All right, let's go. Hurts my bladder. I feel like on that hold, it's just like completely resting on my bladder, and it feels like I need to pee really bad, and then I put it down and I don't. All right, let's get some deadlifts. Look at this beautiful, empty gym, just for me. I really don't take this gym for granted. I love this gym. Even though I work here, I spend hours a day here. Like, I'll work here for a couple hours, 4 or 5 hours, and then I stay here for like 3 hours after the workout. Like, I love this place. Vibes are immaculate. We're gonna deadlift barefoot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I don't know how much weight we're gonna do. I do want like a tiny bit of an eccentric as well. Probably like a like an explode up with like a 2 second on the way down. So let's just jump. Just go straight to 225 for that ass. That's pretty good. Feels decent. I actually don't think I'm gonna go heavier than that, or much heavier. Like maybe I'll add a little bit, but probably not. Weight feels pretty good, and it's not really for me about loading it up. It's more about moving it properly and moving it fast. So I'll probably stay at that. Feels good. Like the competitor in me wants to add a 25, but I don't really need to. Like the weight felt decent. I'm just battling myself in my head. My head's like, do more. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if I should. I don't need to. Nah, fuck it. I'm staying here. We're staying. We're gonna do 3 sets of 3 reps. Make sure I'm moving fast. Have a 2 second negative on the way down. And just like in my last video, there's athlete workouts for sure. More athlete movements that are less isolated. But if you want to train and look like an athlete, just move things fast. It's not about the burn and the form. It's about like ripping it off the ground with good form, obviously, but it's more about explosion. Athletes don't do this. They do it. If an athlete's going to grab something, they're not going to isolate their muscles. They're going to use their whole body. So here, that's what we're trying to do. Use the whole body. Try to explode. All right, so I just did a bit of ladders just to get my feet re-warmed up. Just a couple minutes. Gonna get into some plyometrics now. So I'm gonna do a seated box jump with weight, but the problem with doing weighted jumps is it's kind of a lot of impact on the way down. So I'm gonna be holding a medicine ball, and at the very top of my jump, I'm gonna let go. So I get the difficulty of jumping with weight, but I don't get the added impact on the joints by landing with the weight. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go 5 reps each set. So that's 1. So 2 jumps is 1. I like that a lot. All right, you guys, so a session like that, where it's a lot of jumping, a lot of calves, hips, calls for a long stretch. I'm gonna do a big stretch, hips, like I just said, everything. I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time on my hips and my Achilles tendon, because you gotta keep those safe. Keep those safe. So I'm gonna stretch for about 15-20 minutes. Probably nothing you guys wanna see, then I gotta clean this shit up. And then I'm gonna go to Earl's and we're gonna see what I'm gonna refeed with. So I'm gonna show you guys soon for you. I'll show you guys, for me, that's like 2-3 hours away, but I'm gonna show you guys right now.